Hello everyone, this is Linda with Overbrook Quilt Connection, and today's block is block 27. It's called Give Me Wings, and boy is it a simple block. We are first doing half square triangles. Let me put this down so you can see what I'm working on. We are first doing half square triangles with your dark and your background. And they will press them towards the dark, and you will square them up to 2.5 inches. Then we have 2.5 inch squares of background and of our medium, and we're going to make corner units just like we did a couple of blocks ago, where we sew them in pairs, press towards the medium, also towards the background. Make sure your points of your half square triangles meet, and there your corners of them meet in the middle, and you're going to make 4 of these units. Now, one thing I should tell you, this particular medium that I'm using, when you see it as a big piece of fabric, you don't really notice that it's got any stripes in it. It just kind of looks like a big color wash or a watercolor. But when you cut it into smaller pieces, some of the stripes kind of start coming out. And so I decided to try and pay particular attention to which direction those stripes are going, because I know that kind of thing for some people kind of jumps out at them. So when I made my corner units, I tried to make sure that my stripes were all running the same direction. And, you know, some people probably wouldn't even notice there are stripes in this. But like I said, I just don't want it to, I don't know who the ultimate recipient of this quilt will be. So I don't want to do anything unintentionally that would just bug them. So I'm going to pay attention to that. All right. The block itself, once you finish these 4 units, is just assembly. So the top and bottom rows will be one of these corner units on either side of a square. The center row is just simply 3 very big squares sewn together. How much simpler can you get? So I will finish assembling all this. I'll come back and show you the finished block. I want to show you some of the pressing associated with this block before I show you the finished product. As I said before, when we're doing our half square triangles, those are pressed towards the dark. Then when you press, or when you sew them to the background square, you press them to that square. When you press them to the medium, you press them towards that square. And then when I joined my top and bottom rows, I pressed those towards my center background square. The middle row I pressed out away from the center, and so on. Then when I press the rows, I press them towards the center row. So here is our finished block. I think it's very pretty. It's so simple, but it's pretty darn effective, I think. So anyhow, I hope you have enjoyed this as a catch-up day for you. Maybe a little relaxing day for you. And I will see you back tomorrow for block 28. Thanks.